Hi, Sofie.
Hi, Debbie.
It's so nice to see you again.
Thank you.
Today we're going to work on the Beck's Depression Inventory, and I'm going to just ask you some questions, and then let me know how you're feeling at the moment.
Okay.
Okay, so number one is, are you feeling sad? You don't feel sad? You feel sad all the time and can't snap out of it, and I am so sad and unhappy that I can't stand it.
What was the first one?
I do not feel sad.
What was the second?
I feel sad. And the third one is, or the second one is, I am sad all the time. I can't snap out of it. And number three, I am so sad and unhappy that I can't stand it.
Right now, I would say number one.
Number one, I feel
Okay.
sad.
No,
I do not feel sad. Okay.
Yeah.
Number two, I am not particularly discouraged about the future. I feel discouraged about the future. I feel I have nothing to look forward to. And I feel the future is hopeless and that things can't improve.
Can the first one again?
I am not particularly discouraged about the future. And the next one is, I feel discouraged about the future. And the next is, I feel like I have nothing to look forward to. And I feel the future is hopeless and that things cannot improve.
Probably number one.
I am not particularly discouraged about the future. Okay. Okay, number three, I do not feel like a failure. I feel I have failed more than the average person. As I look back on my life, all I can see is a lot of failures. And I feel I'm a complete failure as a person.
What's the second one?
The second one, I feel I've failed more than the average person.
Yeah, that's one.
That one? Okay. And number four, I get as much satisfaction out of things I used to do. I don't enjoy things the way I used to. I don't get real satisfaction out of anything anymore, and I am dissatisfied or bored with everything.
Read the first two again.
I get as much satisfaction out of the things I used to. That means, if you used to play the piano, do you still enjoy it? Do you still get as much fun out of it like you used to? Or, I don't enjoy the things I used to. I don't get real satisfaction out of anything, or I'm dissatisfied or bored with everything.
Probably number one.
Number one, I get as much satisfaction out of the things as I used to do. Okay. Okay, five, I don't feel particularly guilty. I feel guilty a good part of the time. I feel quite guilty most of the time. I feel guilty all of the time.
What's the second one?
I feel guilty a good part of the time. Or I don't feel guilty at all. Or I feel quite guilty most of the time. Two. I feel guilty a good part of the time. Okay. Number six, I don't feel I'm being punished. I feel I may be punished. I expect to be punished, and I feel I am being punished.
What's the first one?
I don't feel I am being punished. I feel I may be punished. I expect to be punished. I feel I am being punished.
I feel I may be punished.
Okay. Number seven, I don't feel disappointed in myself. I am disappointed in myself. I am disgusted with myself. I hate myself. I don't feel disappointed. I am disappointed in myself. I am disgusted with myself. I hate myself.
What was number two?
I am disappointed in myself. Okay. Number 8, I don't feel I'm any worse than anybody else. I am critical of myself for my weaknesses or mistakes. I blame myself all the time for my faults. I blame myself for everything bad that happens. I don't feel I'm any worse than anybody else. In other words, you just feel like everybody else is kind of like in the same boat. I am critical of myself for my weaknesses or mistakes. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. I blame myself all the time for my faults. Like, I shouldn't have done that all the time. And I blame myself for everything bad that happens.
Probably 2.
2? Okay. I am critical of myself for my weaknesses and mistakes. Okay. 9. I don't have any thoughts of killing myself. I have thoughts of killing myself, but I would not carry them out. I would like to kill myself. I would kill myself if I had the chance. You don't want to kill yourself. You have thoughts, but you don't want to carry them out. I would like to kill myself, or I would kill myself if I had the chance.
Maybe 1.
1. I don't have any thoughts of killing myself. Or 2. I have thoughts of killing myself, but I would not carry it out.
1.
I don't have any thoughts of killing myself. Okay. I don't cry any more than usual. I cry more now than I used to. I cry all the time now. I used to be able to cry, but now I can't cry even though I want to. I don't cry any more than usual.
1. Yeah.
Okay. I am no more irritated by things than I ever was. I'm slightly more irritated than usual. I am quite annoyed or irritated a good deal of the time. I feel irritated all the time.
What was 1?
I am no more irritated by things than I ever was. In other words, it's, 5 years ago you still have the same irritation.
Okay, I'd say 1.
1. Okay. 12. I have not lost interest in other people. I am less interested in other people than I used to be. I have lost most of my interest in other people. I have lost all of my interest in other people. I have not lost interest. I am less interested. I have lost most of my interest. I have lost all my interest.
Maybe 1.
1. I have not lost interest in other people. Okay. Number 13. I make decisions about as well as I ever could. I put off making decisions more than I used to. I have greater difficulty in making decisions more than I used to. I can't make any decisions at all anymore.
What was 2?
I put off making decisions more than I used to. 2? Okay. 14. I don't feel like I look any worse than I used to. I am worried that I am looking old or unattractive. I feel that there are permanent changes in my appearance that make me look unattractive. I believe that I look ugly. I don't feel like I look any worse than I used to. I'm worried about looking old or unattractive. I feel there are permanent changes in my appearance that make me look unattractive, and I believe that I look ugly.
That one.
That one? Okay. 15. I can work about as well as before. It takes an extra effort to get started at doing something. I have to push myself very hard to do anything. I can't do any work at all.
3.
3. I have to push myself very hard to do anything. Okay. 16. I can sleep as well as usual. I don't sleep as well as I used to. I wake up 1 to 2 hours earlier than usual and find it hard to get back to sleep. I wake up several hours earlier than I used to and I can't get back to sleep.
What was the third one?
I wake up 1 to 2 hours earlier than usual and find it hard to get to sleep. Okay. 17. I don't get more tired than usual. I get more tired than eat more easily than I used to. I get tired from doing almost anything. I'm too tired to do anything.
3.
I get tired from doing almost anything. Okay. 18. My appetite is no worse than usual. My appetite is not good as it used to be. My appetite is much worse now. I have no appetite at all anymore.
What was the first one?
My appetite is no worse than usual. So you're still eating the same as you did 5 years ago.
Yeah.
My appetite is not as good as it used to be. My appetite is worse. And I have no appetite at all.
First one.
My appetite is no worse than usual. Okay. 19. I haven't lost much weight, if any, lately. I have lost more than 5 pounds. I've lost more than 10 pounds. I have lost more than 15 pounds.
First one.
I haven't lost much weight. Okay. 20. I am no more worried about my health than usual. I am worried about physical problems like aches, pains, upset stomach, or constipation. I am very worried about physical problems, and it's hard to think of much anything else. I am so worried about my physical problems that I can't think of anything else.
2.
I am worried about physical problems. Okay. And 21. I have not noticed any recent change in my interest in sex. I am less interested in sex than I used to be. I have almost no interest in sex, and I have lost interest in sex completely.
The last one.
I have lost interest.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, so we'll go ahead and score these up, and we'll give you the thing right here. So we've got 0, 0, we've got 1. So let's see here. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So your score is, it looks like you have borderline clinical depression. And so we'll go ahead and set you up for an appointment to see a counselor to help you with that, okay?
Okay.
All right, thank you so much, Sofie.
You're welcome, Debbie.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.